A petition drive is underway tonight to remove a Beaumont school board member. The move stems from statements Zenobia Bush made during a meeting Monday night when trustees voted to cut more than 200 jobs. KFDM's Leslie Rangel reports a Beaumont business owner and his wife are responding with harsh words of their own.
So we can let them know who's representing them.
Giving birth to a political revolution in the back of a tattoo shop. It's not how Aubrey and Mundo Trevino envisioned their summer.
It started with just the most simplest of arguments and issues for us, and it's turned into an everyday, all day consuming situation. We are very concerned for our community.
They began fighting to save fine arts in their children's Beaumont schools. Now they've drafted a petition to boot out their District 2 school board representative, Zenobia Bush.
She's not representing us, is what we stand for, and all the decisions that she's made do not represent us, do not represent our students.
The petition comes after Bush called out a crowd of upset community members at last week's board meeting.
How many people out here, would you please stand, that live in my district?
Only one person stood up.
Whenever she was asking, what district are you, we were like, oh, what district are we?
The Trevinos take partial responsibility for not becoming informed, but they also blame Bush.
Ms. Bush's comments, her words and actions have shown us that she does not have a connection to her community, which is us.
Later during the board meeting, Bush explained she asked the question to prove not all points of view were represented that night.
There are some of you that are the false assumption that you represent all of Beaumont, Texas. And I'm sick of hearing that, because you don't. You can boo me, you can say whatever you want. I listened and I didn't interrupt you.
The Trevinos were in the front row at that meeting. They say her comments were hurtful.
I think it was very unnecessary for her to speak out like that without knowing who.
It was very unprofessional.
So far, they've gotten more than 40 people in Bush's district to sign the petition to make her leave the board. We reached Bush for comment. She told us she stands by what she said.
You cannot make me go home, and until a board of managers comes here, I'm going to be sitting right here. I'm going to make the decisions that I make, and I'm going to go home and sleep well.
A statement the Trevinos are taking to heart, asking the community to take charge and force change by speaking out.
And when she looks out into the crowd, we don't want her to see strangers. We want her to see these children. We want her to see the parents. We want her to see the real people that she's representing.
In Beaumont, Leslie Rangel, KFDM 6 News.
Now, KFDM News has learned tonight that there are now online petitions for all BISD board members. And we also asked Zenobia Bush for further comments. She spoke with us by phone and said she believes there's an attack on minorities serving on the board. She told us she feels all the negativity toward the board comes from the West or others who want to be in the West End.